Hey everybody, my name's Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, and I'm your YouTube psychologist. Today we're going to be looking at a letter from a listener and helping him figure out his problems. Let's dive right in. Dr. Dickinum, I recently found out my girlfriend of 4 years is actually a man with a full-fledged penis. I'm thinking about leaving her, but I don't know. Any advice on this issue would be greatly appreciated. Michael. Well, Michael, it seems as though you are actually a gay man, and you're only writing into the show for some sort of approval or validation. So, if you've been fucking a man for 4 years, I would say things are going pretty good for you, actually. So, just go ahead and come out of the closet. It's okay to be gay. Hope this helped. Dr. Dickinum, signing off. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum. I have over a decade of clinical field experience helping people just like you with their problems. Today we have a letter from Stephen. Dr. Dickinum, I just killed a family of 4 in a drunk driving hit and run accident last night. I would like to do the right thing, but I don't want to go to prison. What should I do? Alright, Stephen. Well, I've been there before. Let me tell you about a time, this was actually 14 years ago. I was totally blackout drunk, driving home from the bar, and I woke up with blood all over my windshield, and my vehicle was in a ditch. My headlights were still on, the car was still on, but I was at a complete stop. I got out of the car, sobering up just a little bit, enough to remember this part. I walked outside, and there was a 72-year-old man dead in the road. I had actually struck him and killed him with my vehicle. What you should do here, take it to the grave. Always take it to the grave. If you do something like this, you don't want to go to prison. All right. That sucks for them that they lost, some family lost all four. Well, Stephen, I hope that helps. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, and today we're dicking down your problems. Today we have a letter from Rainey. My brother has been fucking my wife. Dr. Dickinum, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Part of me is angry, and part of me is relieved. I hate my wife anyway, and I've been looking for a way out for a long time. Rainey. Well, Rainey, it sounds like you answered your own question. I'll tell you about a time I caught my ex-wife cheating on me. I actually went over there to kill him. I went over there to kill the guy that had been fucking my wife, and I broke into the wrong house. So that guy whose house I broke into, he called the cops on me. So that guy came out of his house, and I had banged on like 6 different doors in the neighborhood, and he ended up running out of his house saying, "Hey, did you just break into my house?" I said, "Sure did. I'm looking for the guy who's been fucking my wife," because I didn't know where he lived. I just knew that general area. And anyway, he's like, "I'm calling the police, you fucking piece of shit." And he called me a bunch of other names. He said, "You lucky I didn't have my gun." And I was like, "I wish you'd had it. I wish you'd had it so you could have just took care of me right there." Anyway, yeah, I got out of there. He said he's calling the cops, and I split before the cops showed up because I had committed several felonies that day. And anyway, so you don't want that. You don't want that. This is better. It's better that you're obviously contemplating everything and thinking through everything before you act irrationally. So if I was you, I would count your blessings and just be grateful that, if anything, your brother did you a favor here. Right? So just move on with your life. Sounds like you got off pretty easy here. Okay. Well, Rainey, I hope that helps, and we'll see you on the next one. Dr. Dickinum, signing off. Hey everybody, welcome back to the program. My name is Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum. And today, we're going to be checking in on your problems. All right. This one's from Wilson. My neighbor's dog has been shitting on my lawn, so I'm thinking about shooting both of them next time I see them on my property. What should I do? Wilson. Well, Wilson, I would say if you live in the country, go ahead and kill both of them. Okay? Country rules are a little different. If you live in the city, you're probably going to have cops all over you if you shoot, and cause a scene in public like that. So I would go ahead and avoid doing that if you live in town. If you live outside of city limits, go ahead and kill both of them and bury them somewhere in the woods. I hope this was helpful. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hey everybody, Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum here with another episode of Dicking Down Your Problems. I caught my husband fucking his Mercedes, so I sold it while he was at work. Am I the asshole? Shannon. Well, Shannon, I would say that your marriage has been corroding for a long time if your Mercedes is the biggest problem in your life, okay? I would probably say you are the asshole for selling his Mercedes while he's at work. I guess he has a daily driver that he hadn't driven his Mercedes to work that day. Maybe it could have been a conversation right before you move straight to selling his shit. That's a little fucked up. Hey, like, why are you fucking the car instead of me? Right? Maybe it's for the best. Hope this was helpful. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hello everyone, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, here with plenty of advice to give you in your times of trouble. Answering fan mail, hoping you can relate and apply it to your own life. Dr. Daniel. I recently discovered that I have cancer. My doctor gave me 6 months to live. I'm not sure if I should spend the rest of my time here on Earth spending time with my friends, or if I should pull all the money out of my retirement and go have some fun overseas. Michelle. Well, Michelle, I am really sorry to hear that you have cancer. That sucks. No one likes to die. But we all die. Everyone dies, every single one of us. So the advice I would probably give you is, first of all, do you like your family? Do you even like your fucking family? If you don't like your family, fuck them. Don't waste the last of your time here on Earth hanging out with them. They probably fucking suck. If you have a good family, it's so rare. You should be spending as much time with them as possible and doing everything you can to make their lives better. It will actually make your life better by doing so. But if your family sucks, distance yourself from them or stop hanging out with them completely. Especially in your situation where you have less than 6 months. I mean, that's probably a really generous diagnosis or prognosis, whatever the fuck. You probably have a couple weeks. Alright, this is probably one of those times it's gonna progress very rapidly. So, if I was you, I would take all the money out of your account and just go have as much fun as possible. If you have a best friend, call them up and go have some fun with your best friend for a couple weeks. Get a credit card, max your credit card out, take out personal loans. I would just quit seeing the doctor, have some fun. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get to a point where you're so uncomfortable you can't even enjoy time with your family or go do anything fun with the money you have left. So while you do still have some type of energy, which it sounds like you have enough energy to write into the show, we appreciate that. Go have some fun. We hope this was helpful. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hey everybody, Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum here with another little video helping you with your problems. Dr. Dickinum. My penis is bigger than it was a few weeks ago. I'm not sure if this will be a lasting change or if it's just swelling because of some kind of allergic reaction. Any insight you can give me would be appreciated. Rick. And he included here a picture. Yeah, bud, that doesn't look good. That does not look good. Holy shit. Yeah, I would get that taken care of, dude. You should not wait. Don't waste any more time writing into podcasts. Go get your dick looked at, dude. Super swollen. I appreciate you attaching a picture. A lot of times I don't have too much context to go off of here when I'm giving advice. People don't include too many personal details. Yeah, dude. Run, don't walk to the hospital. That is bad. Your dick is not supposed to look like that, Rick. All right, dude. Well, I hope this helps. Just a quick note to the audience. I would prefer if the letters were either personal stories of victory or of, difficulty that we can learn from, or if you're just writing in for some life advice. Let's try to avoid any more health questions involving your physical health. I think this show is meant to be more of a deep dive into the mind. We appreciate you. Thanks for writing into the show, Rick. I hope this was helpful. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hey everybody, Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum here with another episode of whatever the hell this is, trying to help you with your problems. We have a letter here from Mark. Dr. Dickinum, help. I'm lazy and retarded. How do you get to work when you don't feel like it? Do you have any productivity hacks? I'm struggling to stay focused. Mark. Oh, that's a heavy one. That is tough because there's nothing worse. Well, there's a lot of things worse, but it is tough. The day you find out you're lazy and retarded is tough because you have this great epiphany. For some people, it's a slow, gradual understanding. It's a slow and gradual awakening to the fact that you're lazy and retarded. Like there's little signs and little hints and you keep messing things up and you have a hard time understanding things. But sometimes it hits you all at once like this and you have a sort of revelation. And what I would recommend is that you remove as many distractions from your life as possible. That'll help you stay focused so you can get more work done. Remove as many instant dopamine hit things as from your life as possible. I don't mean like coffee and nicotine. I mean like hookups. I mean like if you're doing hard drugs. I mean like if you're scrolling on your phone all day, especially when you are procrastinating your work. So all those things are going to be basically what you're not only are you operating and trying to go through your day with inferior hardware, right? But if you're jamming up your dopamine system all day long with bullcrap, you're gonna have a really hard time focusing and getting things done. The other thing I'll say really quick too is you might be being hard on yourself. Sometimes our body has a natural reaction to work we don't want to do. And I don't mean, like doing stuff that you need to do to feed yourself or doing things you need to do to stay in shape. I'm talking about if your body is rejecting a certain type of work. This is a totally different level, and maybe some of you won't understand what I'm saying here. There is something that happens when you're doing something you're not meant to be doing. Some people call this God's plan. Some people call it fate, destiny. It has been given many labels throughout time. If you get this feeling in your bones that something isn't for you and it's time to do something different with your time here on earth, your limited, small, insignificant time here on earth, then you gotta listen to it. And again, some people call it the voice of God, so it's easier for them. They can justify their, whatever they're about to do by saying it's for God. But either way, there's something that we all, well, maybe not. Maybe it's not for everybody, and maybe not all people have this voice. But if you are resisting something, if you are feeling like you have constant resistance to the task you have to do to get this thing done, maybe just reevaluate your life a little bit and say, do I even really want to be doing this? Okay, and sometimes if the answer is no, it's literally just like your body trying to communicate with you and you're not listening. How many situations do you put yourself in where if you had just listened to your gut, you wouldn't be where you wouldn't be there. You wouldn't be in that situation. dealing with the consequences of your choices. If you just listen to your gut when your gut was screaming to go the other way or go into a different room, go to a different place or try something different, stop doing whatever. So anyway, I hope this helped. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hey everybody, my name's Dr. Dickinum, and I'm here to help. Dr. Dickinum, I don't believe in the Holocaust, and it's starting to cause problems with my girlfriend's family. They really think I am a low-down, dirty piece of shit because I don't believe in the Holocaust. I mean, really, that's what they want us to believe? 6 million. That doesn't even make sense. Am I the asshole? Hey, well, thanks for your letter. I'll just go ahead and say, can't touch this one. Can't touch this one on the show. So, I wish I could give you some advice here publicly. Maybe I'll reach out privately and get a hold of you. Can't discuss this. I'll get my whole channel taken down. Sorry, there's a lot I'd like to say. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum. I have over a decade of experience in the field helping people just like you with their problems. Dr. Dickinum, I am writing to you today because I just found out from the doctor that I'm retarded. My family has tried to tell me for a long time, but I didn't want to believe it. I'm not sure how this is going to affect my work yet, but I'm thinking it could be bad for my career. Do you have any advice? Tom. Well, Tom, the first thing I'll say is give yourself some grace. You are clearly functional enough to write into the show. We do appreciate that. We also got your donation. We appreciate that, Tom. And I'll just say, if you're able to get this job in the first place, right, maybe they haven't noticed yet. Maybe you're able to mask it enough that you can get through your day and sort of hide that you are having challenges. So maybe just try to look on the bright side here. This is definitely, I don't like to just tell people to be positive and think better about things, because really life's this long, painful journey, and it hurts. Every day is just a new thing you got to deal with, and you're just constantly getting butt fucked by things, sometimes literally if you're in a bad area. So I don't like telling people to just look on the bright side, quit thinking about the negative. But one of the only things you have control over is what you think about, what you focus on. So try to look on the bright side here, and just remember, Tom, you aren't fully retarded. So there is something there to be grateful for. You're able to write into the show. That shows some degree of individual ability. Okay, so that's not nothing. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum. I have over a decade of experience helping people just like you with their problems. Today, we have a letter from Denise. Dr. Dickinum, there's a black man outside of my apartment right now, and he's staring in through the window. What should I do? I want to call the police, but I don't want my neighbors to think I'm racist. Denise. Well, Denise, go ahead and call the police. That's not cool. I don't care what color you are. You can be yellow, white, black, brown. You can't stare through girls' windows. If that was okay to do, all right? If that was okay, if we lived in a world where it was okay to stare through a girl's window, I just don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in a world where it's okay to just go up to a girl's window and stare in there and maybe touch yourself and then leave when you're done. I don't want to live in that kind of world. So if there's someone at your apartment doing that right now, make sure you call the police. You're not going to be considered a racist. No one's going to think you're racist for doing what needs to be done. Call the police. And I would also suggest, I know this is an active situation, but I would also suggest in the future purchasing a firearm so you have an ability to defend your property and yourself. Hope this helped. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hey everybody, Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum here with another message. Hopefully it will give you peace and continue to grow you on your journey. Now, let's get to the fan mail. Dr. Dickinum, my penis has a rash and it itches pretty bad periodically throughout the day. I was wondering if you think I have an STD or if I should just play it cool and quit fucking for a while. Alright, well, I can't really say without really getting a good look. But if you've been fucking a lot, it's probably something a little more serious than whatever, it's probably a little more serious than something you could get rid of with just something from your CVS. So definitely go see your doctor if you have health insurance. If not, maybe use Google, look it up and see if you can find a picture that looks like what you've got, and then make a decision from there. The internet's amazing. Nowadays you can order pretty much whatever you need too, like medicine wise. It's actually incredible. Just have it sent straight to your house. But yeah, always, with that kind of stuff, especially you want to see a doctor. Either way, definitely take a break from fucking for a while. You don't want to be a nasty fuck and give whatever you have to somebody else. That would be bad. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, and I am a clinical psychologist with over a decade of experience in the field helping people just like you with their problems. Today, we have a little letter from Bill. Dr. Dickinum, I'm losing faith in humanity every day. I'm losing faith in humanity. Every day, it feels like things get worse and everything gets crazier all around me. I was wondering if you had any advice for not being overwhelmed anymore. Well, Bill, the truth is, this world is damned. This world is damned. And everyone you know is gonna, everyone dies. Everyone dies. And some people take that information that everyone dies. Some people say, everyone dies, so nothing matters, so I'm just gonna be a horrible piece of shit. And I'm gonna do whatever I want all day. Okay, so that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem. So until all those people change and stop acting like that or just kill themselves, you're always gonna have assholes ruining the world. And that was kind of Jesus' whole thing, was like, well, everyone can be that way, so just kind of try to forgive and not be that way yourself and just all that. So I hope this helps. Losing faith in humanity. Every day it feels like things get worse and everything gets crazier all around me. I'd love to have a longer conversation with you here, but without finding out more details about your life and stuff, the most general advice I could probably give you would be to examine your life, and if what's making you feel overwhelmed and everything in your life is crazy, examine your life. Is it something inside? Is it something that you can change? Is it something about you and your belief systems and your perspective you meet the world with? Or is it your environment? And so if it's your environment, that's actually super easy to change. Like, people think, oh, it's impossible to make people change, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about changing your environment. You can't, and I don't mean changing your environment like you would if you were landscaping. I mean changing the landscape, leaving the environment you're in and finding a more positive one. All this, all the things that you would generally hear. It's cliche advice, but it's the fastest way to change your life is to change your environment. If you don't like the work you're in, change it. That's a huge environment to change. Easier said than done, and it might mean taking a pay cut, but if it means you're going to be happier, definitely do it. Especially if you get into a career and you're just like, this isn't for me. Make a change sooner than later. One of my favorite sayings is, the longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive it is to get home. So Don't forget that. If you need to make a change in your life, do it now. Develop a sense of urgency. Don't wait. Don't wait. Pull the trigger now. Whatever that means. Obviously there are times you need to be patient and make a plan first and save some money first and then do that. But what I would say here is, examine your life. Take a step back. Take a step back and look at this thing you're talking about, this deep pain you're describing, and say, is it me or is it my environment? Okay? And your environment sometimes means the people. Maybe you like your job a lot and you like where you live, but you hate the people in your life. Get those people out of your life. If it's who you're dating, ditch them. If it's family, ditch them. I'm being fucking serious. Take a break from them at the very least, or just for both of your sakes, say, hey, I need a break from you, or I can't deal with you right now, or however you have to say it or do it. Just quit spending time with people who make you feel like shit. Quit. I mean, really, to make your life better, making your life better is a long list of just no's and don'ts. Seriously, like, if you're having problems drinking and it's making you depressed, quit drinking. If you are hanging out with shitty people who make you feel like shit, quit hanging out with them. Like, it's pretty rarely, like, doing more is gonna be what makes you happy. Like, it's a pretty short list of things you can do that will improve your mood, that are good for you. Like, exercise, right? That would include, like, healthy sex on there, eating a good meal, going for a walk, getting some sun. It's a super short list of things that are natural and healthy and good for you that will improve your mood or improve your life. So just examine your life, cut out the bullshit, cut out your own bullshit. Yeah, and make a change. If you're doing something that doesn't make sense, make a change, do something different. All right. Well, I hope this helped. Dr. Daniel B. Dickinum, signing off.